Now, let's talk about different categories of exception. In fact, we can divide exception into two main categories. The first one is not exception. It's called error. Alright, error is a very serious problem that arises beyond our control. Alright, so programmer usually can't do anything with it. So it's typically ignored. Alright, so we usually don't do anything in our code to deal with error. Alright, but on the other hand, exception is, less serious and most of the time can be dealt with in some way, alright? And we write the code using try catch block, alright, to deal with the exception. Alright, there are two types of exception. Alright, the first one is called unchecked exception, and the second type is called checked exception. Well, this is a class error in the Java library. Alright, and these are the subclass of errors. Right, you don't have to remember them, but here I provide a list such that when you see an error, you know which one to refer to, and you can go search the net for what they are. Okay? And for exception, we have unchecked, which is not checked during compile time. Alright, they're ignored, but they can be checked or encountered at runtime. So these unchecked exceptions are subclasses of what we call runtime exception. So if we zoom in a bit, we have exception. Runtime exception is actually a subclass of exception or a type of exception, alright? And there are many runtime exceptions, right? The one we have seen are arithmetic exception, integral bound exception, and the one that you probably encounter quite a lot is NumPy exception. Alright, you don't have to remember them all, but knowing some of them, like the one I highlight here, are useful. Okay? So these are unchecked exceptions. There are also checked exception. That means these exceptions are to be dealt with at compile time. Right? It can't be ignored. So must be handled by try catch block or by throw, which we'll see. Alright, for example, that find not found exception.